For the Mavericks, Kyrie Irving is back, and it's Spencer Dinwiddie.
Man, I could go for some Taco Bell right now.
Just a brief thing in terms of the history of this team. Historically, for the better part of 3 decades, to be a team that's always amongst the best in the league when it comes to taking care of the ball through multiple iterations of the Mavs. As Zubac misses.
I'm good with that after what we saw Thursday night.
Well, when you force him out a little bit farther, Devin.
Well, he was practicing that shot in pregame, shooting a hook from the free throw line. But yeah, if we can keep him out that far, I think we will do well.
First rebound of the game for Zubac after a miss by P.J. Washington Jr. And off we go. Dallas Mavericks, Los Angeles Clippers. Mavs come into tonight's game, the 28th of the year, at 17-10. Clippers are 16-12. You know, last year Dallas and LA played in a 4-5 matchup with the Clippers 4 and the Mavs 5. And if you look at the standings right now, the Mavs are 4 and the Clippers are 5 in the West. Quarter 3, Mavericks on the board. The Mavericks have scored.
That was a great job by Spencer getting to the middle of the floor to create those opportunities. Wide open look from 3 to start it for PJ is awesome.
Yeah, 2 options there too. He had Clay on the wing and PJ in the corner. Take your pick.
I have to say that, Devin, you know, Skin's worried that one of these days an NBA team's going to get shut out.
Yeah,
I don't know why he's so concerned about that.
I don't know. There's some really
defense in the world to get these players not to be able to score.
Skin he's just like irrationally worried about that. I don't get it.
Certain things concern me.
PJ gives it up. Thompson. Offensive rebound, Lively. Out to Kyrie. Turns down an outside jumper. And it is a...
He'll find you.
Layup, James Harden knifing through the defense. We are watching his numbers tonight. He'll pass, most likely this evening, he'll pass Tim Duncan on the all-time scoring list, moving up to 16th. Punched away from Lively. And it's Derek Lively against Derek Jones.
Off to a good start tonight.
A score and block shots the other night, 13 points and three blocks. But if you watch the game, obviously you know that he had a difficult time, which a lot of people have, with Ivica Zubac. But here, they crowd the paint, they wall it off. Harden gets in there, but throws it away, and Kyrie attacks. Transition 3. Klay Thompson, no good.
Love the looks they're getting, though. I like pushing the tempo, too.
Klay shooting it well over the last 4 games. He had 22 the other night. Harden off balance. By far the biggest loss of the year margin-wise the other night, losing by 23 to the Clippers.
And, you know, Zubac goes over big dudes, much less smaller guys.
Kind of something to note about Zubac's season. He's had one in his career who shot around 73% at the line going into the year. This year he's only 53% on free throws. Didn't finish off the and one. Over the trees, Kyrie looking to score. Clippers grab the rebound and head the other way. Derek Jones Jr., nice touch.
Sometimes laid up there soft, you get a bonus.
Dinwiddie made his first start of the year with no Kai and no Luka on Thursday and makes his second start tonight. Thought it might be Grimes, but Grimes will be playing in a role off the bench tonight. Low clock situation. Kyrie glances to the other end. 3 seconds. He's got plenty of time to do that. Kyrie restores the lead for Dallas. Mavs on their home floor this year, 8 wins, 4 losses. Harden turns down an outside jumper. Pass through traffic. Jones made both of his threes on Thursday in his first game back at American Airlines Center since last year, but missed that one. Jones is shooting 43% on the 3-ball this season. Last year when he shot 34% with the Mavs, it was a career best. Going under the defense and headed hard to the basket. It's tripped away from PJ by Harden. Here's Harden. Loves the step back. Misses from the left side of the floor. Kyrie. Off target on a 3. Harden there for the rebound. Nice. Steal, Dinwiddie. Leaves it for Kyrie. Gonna attack this time. He's tripped, making a pass from his knees.
Sure. Mav City Breakers got some nice cats.
Kleba in the game. P.J. Washington goes out. And then Zubac with the rebound after the miss by Dinwiddie. 5 assists on Thursday. Had missed 5 of the 6 previous games due to being sick. Zubac got the shot up quickly but missed it. And a one-and-done trip for the Clippers. Here's Klay attacking. Now Marshall on the redrive. Lively looking for somewhere to go. Who's going to make themselves available? Finally, it's Irving. And it's former Brooklyn Net teammates Kyrie Irving and James Harden. Kyrie breaks down the defense. Deflected pass, picked up Lively, outside Marshall.
A good job offensive rebound and getting second opportunities because he gets down low. He's just too big to keep off.
Zubac gives it up. Has been on a great streak over the last 7 games, averaging around 16 points, which is what he had the other night. Low block, contested jumper. Chris Dunn, no good. Tapped out of bounds by
To that possession.
Coffey on the closeout. Clay puts it down. We passed the midpoint of the first quarter. Elbow catch for Lively. Mavericks lead it by 5. Lively looking for somewhere to go. This is a good place. A heave at the end of the clock.
Mavs have been running so much action through the high elbow with Lively.
Nice draw. Daniel Gafford is at the scorer's table. As we said at the outset of the broadcast, he's mic'd up tonight. So we'll hopefully have 2, 3, 4 times during the broadcast for some Mavs on the mic. Lively upstairs for the rebound. Najee Marshall on the attack. And it's a reach by James Harden. Now Marshall. Marshall's already made a 3 tonight, and here he is on the attack, spinning, and when it worked out that Najee made his first on 3s, and then once he made that one tonight, he's 15 for his next 30, just to get the symmetrical turnarounds.
15 of 30 is at least 30%.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I think.
It's it might be 50.
All right.
4 of the 13%.
But the way he's shooting the 3 right now, I mean, he's almost 50%. That's incredible because he's shooting it at a high volume too.
For the year. Nuts.
Yeah.
Porter's averaging over 9.5 points. He had 12 on Thursday. Harden, a mini step back. Defense is very engaged in the first 8 minutes of this game. Low scoring, 15-13. And there's more defense. Block shot Zubac on the attempt by Marshall. Ball out of bounds off the rim.
I don't think he saw Zubac.
Big old arm coming over.
Always got to use your peripherals. Here's Porter. Down the lane against Grimes. Soft touch finish on the. Clippers haven't played many close games lately. Just 3 of their last 16 games have been decided by less than 10 points. They had a 23-point win over the Mavs the other night. Offensive rebound situation on the tap out by Gafford. Kyrie missed the first attempt. Maybe he'll have an opportunity for another one against 2 defenders. Doesn't get it to bounce home. Powell up to Amir Coffey. Clippers get going front, but Harden wanted it. Did go into the game for the Clippers. And we'll have to wait a spell for PJ's substitution into the game. There'll be a timeout at the next dead ball, so he'll come in once we return to live action after that. A launch by Kyrie. 1 of 7 from the floor to start the game for Irving. Again, trying to take away the left from Harden, who goes right and shoots the step back with Marshall defending, and it's off target. Looks like Grimes is ready to have a go. Still may have a go on a drive inside, and he finishes.
He was doing a good job of keeping him in front.
Harden's got good hands. You know, when he does lock in and play D, I mean, you got guys and you have that trust back there, and they're directing traffic. It makes the guard's job so much easier.
Kevin Porter. And the game tied.
Talented player, good size at the 2.
3 ties so far in the game, no lead changes. Clippers haven't led yet, but they just tied it up for a 3rd time.
Still doing that at a high level too.
Yeah. You know, it's funny too. It's like shots.
Passes well.
Yeah.
But when you talk about role players, high-level role players win you championships.
Absolutely.
And we saw that with Boston last year. Yeah, those guys are probably the 2 best role players that we have right now on a consistent level.
Daniel Gafford for the year has made 2/3 of his free throws. He goes 1 of 2 on that trip. Harden. A 3-pointer from the right side.
No.
I know that's your level of thinking, but he's gonna make one.
Response 3 out of the court. Dinwiddie's first points of the game, averaging 8 a game this year. Again, had 19 on Thursday. Another attack by Porter to Bamba. Bamba 2.7 rebounds on Thursday. On the probe here, Marshall. Inside finds Gafford, and but that one is rejected. Harden on the drive inside, stops, double pumps. Bamba keeps it alive. Gafford on the defensive glass. Final 40 seconds of the first quarter.
Najee did a great job staying at home on Harden.
Dallas in an advantageous position to create the 2-for-1. They shoot it by Marshall.
Good execution there, reading the clock and taking what the defense is giving them.
And the leading scorer for Dallas in this game is Najee Marshall with 7 off the bench. Mavericks did not have much of a bench production night the other night, but they are getting so far in this game as Harden scores on the floater in the paint. He's got 7. The score in the paint at the end of the quarter. Off target Marshall.